As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Well, good morning, and Merry Christmas Eve out there to you from all of us here at Mississippi Live Weather. Thanks as always for joining us. Here to start off your morning and now to start off your Christmas Eve morning. Here's what you need to know as you're headed out the door early. We're seeing some foggy conditions out the door this morning. We saw it set up overnight. It's continuing this morning. It's getting a little bit better. We'll talk more about who's seeing it in just the next few seconds. Another thing you need to know is warm temperatures are continuing. Were you out yesterday afternoon? It was warm. That's going to be the story this afternoon. That's going to be the story for your Christmas day as well. The only good news I have for people that are wanting the cooler air is it's on the way. It's in our 7-day forecast. Even though we're not seeing it for Christmas, we will be seeing it by the new year. As for visibility concerns this morning, again, we're seeing patchy fog set up for some really across the board, especially for areas closer to the Tennessee state line. You can see up to 0 and 1 mile visibility up in Tishomingo and Alcorn County, 4 in Monroe County, down the Golden Triangle region, seeing it as well. Let me show you a live look of it outside because we're seeing it in some of our cameras. This one in Lee County, right here in Tupelo. Now, I will say this camera has gotten better. You can see the street a little bit better, but still see that patchy fog off in the distance. That's what we're dealing with, especially for your side streets out there this morning. So if you're headed out early, maybe you got work this morning, you're just out and about those last minute Christmas plans and gifts, just make sure to keep it slow, keep your beams on low this morning. One more look I want to show you is over in Starkville. So we go from Lee County down into the Golden Triangle region. You can see it off in the distance. I'll step out of the way so you can get a full view of it. Now, no, you're not seeing it right there on the screen, but look off in the distance closer to that water tower on the campus of Mississippi State. You can see that patchy fog setting up. So not for everybody, but for some, again, especially on those side roads out there this morning. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s region-wide. Some of us a little bit warmer, even further north in the 60s in Memphis already, 64 in Fayetteville, 54 in Little Rock, 50s and 40s are the story here closer to home as well. Most of us in the 50s, at least to start off your day. 57 Lafayette County, 58 in Tate County, 53 in Tupelo, 50 in Amory, 40s from Starkville into Eupora. But again, most of us in the 50s this morning. Over your first 12 hours ahead, you can expect conditions to just continue to get warmer. We're in the upper 60s by 11. 70s, the story into your afternoon. So I know not the Christmas Eve everybody hopes for. It's going to be warm, but a great day to get outdoors and enjoy it. Good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day ahead as well. Eventually, temperatures will fall back into the 60s overnight. As for your travel impacts today, if you are headed out and about, maybe going to visit family for the Christmas holiday, the good news is if you're traveling here in the southeast, you're good to go. Really, the central United States into the eastern coast, you're good to go this morning if you're traveling out and about. The only place we're looking at some potential impacts of your travel time is going to be out on the west coast from Idaho over into Colorado, especially along the western coast from the state of Washington down into California. They are looking at a lot of rain falling in a short amount of time, leading to some flooding concerns all the way out on the west coast. So that's what they're dealing with for their Christmas Eve. So yes, that will be impactful to your plans if you're making it all the way out west. Shifting into your Thursday, that impact remains over on the western coastline, and we also pick up some travel impacts due to another system the further north you go from Illinois over into Idaho and the Virginias. You'll see some impact if you plan on traveling up there for your Christmas day. Let's talk more about North Mississippi over your next few days. Seeing some clouds bleeding in right now. We'll start to see those become less into the afternoon, just a good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day ahead. We could see some drizzle this morning. That won't be a plan this afternoon. So if you have anything going on, maybe Christmas Eve services, just out and with your family, you should be good to go throughout your day ahead. Going into Christmas Day, starting off your morning early. I know some of us are going to be starting off real early, opening those gifts. Good to go for Christmas morning as well. We're not tracking rain through any of the day on Christmas. Yet again, just a good mix of sun and clouds. Going into your Friday, we will see a cold front come very close to the area, just enough to tease you. This isn't going to be impacting us any. It'll be moving off to the north. We could see a few light showers because of it on your Friday, but overall no cooler conditions are on the way for Friday. However, they are on the way for the end of December. A major cool down is on the way. A cold front that will actually be making it here is going to come into play by the end of December and make it very chilly out there by your 2026 holiday, by New Year's. Even though you won't need the sweater for Christmas, you will need it if you have any New Year's Eve and New Year's Day plans. So coming up next, we'll talk about just how cold things are going to be getting going into your New Year's holiday. And of course, we'll time out that rain chance out there for you as well.
Hey, I'm Chris Murphy at Murphy Brothers. Let me tell you, it's December 2025. It's cold outside, but the deals are hot. 2026, got to get in here to get this new Roxor. Come check them out.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Over 2,000 years ago, the message from the angels to the shepherds still remains true today. Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be for all people. For unto you is born this day, in the city of David, a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. Fear not. The Room to Room family wishes you a very Merry Christmas and a joyful and peaceful Happy New Year.
If you're a family of 4, 5, or 6, 7, Merry Christmas from Mississippi Live Weather.
That was good.
I think that was the one.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you guys didn't do it. No, we didn't.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Well, happy Christmas Eve out there to you again. I'm meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Thanks as always for sticking with us here on Mississippi Live Weather. The time now is 7:37 on your Wednesday and your Christmas Eve holiday. Not tracking anything that should impact you if you're headed out the door this morning other than fog. Not looking any rain on our Mississippi Live radar this morning. Could see some drizzle out there that's not being picked up by radar, but overall no light to moderate rain at least out there this morning. Still dealing with some patchy fog though across the area, so make sure if you're headed out, you keep your beams on low and take it slow out there. That kind of settled in overnight, still continuing this morning. That should be out of our hair in the coming hour. Temperatures in the 50s out there from Pontotoc all the way over into northwest Mississippi. This is a live look in Crenshaw. Beautiful sunrise out there with those clouds streaming in. And again, temperatures in the 50s and 40s. A lot of us in the 50s by now. As for airport delays, if you know anybody hitting the skies this morning or you're taking somebody, picking somebody up on a flight, all of our region-wide airports look good to go from Memphis, Dallas, Fort Worth, back into Birmingham and Atlanta. Not looking at any moderate or major delays. Same story in all of our major airways on the United States and the lower 48. Still seeing no moderate or major delays from the West Coast all the way over into the East Coast this morning. Sitting here in North Mississippi throughout the day, expect another warm one, low 60s by 9, middle 60s by 10, into the upper 60s by your 11 o'clock hour. So we'll be rising through the 60s today and another afternoon a lot like the last few. No school day out there for Christmas Eve. So if you're headed out, maybe you're wanting to take the kids outside, it will be a good day for it. We'll be in the upper 60s again by your mid-morning, into the 70s by the time your afternoon hits. So take the kiddos outside, let them run around. I know your countdown to sanity is 11 days before the kiddos head back to school. As for high temperatures across the board, again in the middle 70s out there, even some upper 70s showing up over in the Delta, Greenwood, Belzona, Eupora, into the Golden Triangle region. Could be getting into the upper 70s, so definitely a warm day out there. We'll be in the middle 70s up around Lee County and New Albany as well. As I said, a few light showers to drizzle could be the story into your mid-morning. Overall, nothing too impactful, and I think a lot of us actually look to stay pretty dry out there. That should fizzle out by noon and on if we do see it, and going into your afternoon and evening, you're looking good to go. That Christmas Eve services looking good to go. Any plans you got going on, I think you'll be good for Christmas Eve later in the evening, and then also all the way through your Christmas Day. Waking up early on Christmas Day, you're looking good to go out there. Only thing I'm tracking for Christmas Day is just a good mix of sun and clouds and warmer conditions. So we're not looking at any rain all the way from the time you're getting up to the time the kiddos are going back to bed. Here's a look at your full Christmas Day planner. A lot like today, it's going to be the story tomorrow. Temperature is going to start off in the upper 50s. We'll be in the 70s yet again for your afternoon. Middle 70s out there for most, so definitely a warm Christmas holiday, but overall no rain, so there's always something to look forward to. Here's the thing, even though we're not going to be seeing cold, chilly, white Christmas out there, we will start to see colder conditions as we head closer to the end of December and then to the start of January. Take a look at your temperature outlook for that time period. We are looking at below average conditions re-entering the forecast here for the southeast. So if you're wanting some cooler conditions, just give it a few days. We'll eventually get it by the time we hit into New Year's Eve. Take a look at your high temperatures over your next 7 days. Now, this does not come in way of your holiday. It does not even come into the weekend. We're looking at 70s sticking around all the way through Sunday. However, on Sunday, a cold front's going to come in, and take a look at your high temperatures Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, not getting out of the 40s. So we go from 70s and then here's that Mother Nature whiplash, as people like to say, into the 40s. So we don't see any normal highs. We go from well above average to well below average. So definitely some cooler days are ahead if you're looking forward to it. It also comes by in the way of a rain chance as well with the cold front coming in. Going to give us rain mainly into the evening on Sunday. Now, we did think this was going to come through about midday. Now models pushing this later and later. So it's actually looking like Sunday evening into the overnight hours when we'll start to see some widespread rain re-enter the picture, so shouldn't impact your Sunday plans too much. And then here comes the cooler conditions. Here's a full look at your 7-day forecast. Again, you can see the 70s setting up all the way through Saturday. You can see the overnight lows in the 60s, upper 50s as well. And then here comes the cool down as we head into your work week. 40s out there Monday and Tuesday. Overnight lows go back into freezing or below. So that major cold down, it's on the way. You just got to give it a few days. Make sure to tune in with us this evening on your Christmas Eve. Meteorologist Gabe Maynor will have everything you need to know about your Christmas holiday. He also might be tracking Santa. So let the little ones join in on your Mississippi Live Weather live show as well. Make sure to see that they're tuning in as well to track out Santa with them. Again, that'll be live at 5, 6, and 10. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas holiday.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious when he began to discover weather. Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.